For my field experience, I've observed a middle school and I've observed an elementary school. I started off at the middle school and I looked at grades. I looked at every single grade. I went through sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, and I went to different classes. I never stuck with one specific teacher. I went to like algebra, then I went to science. I went to a language arts class, and then I went to a theater class. So that was really interesting getting to see all the different classes and all the different teachers. So I really liked my field experience. I really enjoyed one of the teachers specifically. She taught a pre-AP literature class, and then she taught just a regular literature class, and she had seventh grade. But she had like such passion in her classroom. Was like there was like decorations everywhere, the whole classroom. She had this thing where she liked hamburgers, so like all over the room she had like these different like hamburgers everywhere, and like it was just really fun. Like, and it was like when you walked in, like you were like immersed in whatever her theme was for the week too. So for the week I was there, she did like a poetry setting. And she had like a stage set up. She had like the whole week the kids were working on poetry, were writing poetry, and at the end of the week she let them go up on stage, and then she even had them go to like a coffee shop at the end of the week, and they got to like perform in front of people. So that was really awesome, the way like she got like the kids involved. And another thing I was really shocked about in all the schools, I didn't realize how much like technology they use now. Like I did not expect that at all going in. Like I'd been like for like the classes I had ever taught in before, they were like little kids, like 3-year-olds, so they weren't really using technology or anything. Or I subbed for someone at a co-op, so they weren't getting the federal funding. So it was just crazy to see how much like they use like the technology. Like the math teacher had like a little Padlet that she would write on, and then it would project up on the screen so that the kids like could see what she was doing. And then like even the older every single teacher, all the kids, I was in Midlothian, so every kid had, in elementary school, had an iPad, and all the middle school kids had a MacBook, like a MacBook Air. It was just so crazy, all the technology they used. Like even to write their poetry for the middle school students, like they used their iPads and they went on like Google Classroom, and that's how they communicated. I really like that because I think it's a lot easier for the parents like to be able to communicate with the teachers and stuff, because like there are like all these different things that they can use. So I really like that. And then secondly, I did elementary school, and I love the elementary school. Going there just like confirmed for me that I want to teach kindergarten. So going there, that's why I chose to do the middle school first. I just wanted to see it, because then I knew going to the younger kids, they would just seem so much younger, and I like that. Like I love like little kids. So going there was just awesome. Like I loved being able to like help out with them. The middle school, I kind of just sat there. Like she got me involved, but they weren't doing much that I could help with. So I would just like be in a circle. If they were like reading, they would like pass the reading stick to me, but I wasn't gonna read. Like it was their reading class, so they would do that. But like the elementary school, she had me like help the kids with whatever they needed. They were drawing these little books, so I would help them. Like if they would like miss something, I'd be like, oh, you missed that. You need to like go over and do that. And she had me just be really interactive with them, which I really like that, instead of just like sitting there and kind of being like bored. Like I was always really interacting with the kids, so I really like that. So overall, like it definitely changed. Okay, my thoughts on technology definitely changed. Did not realize that at all. And another thing was how like you kind of forget how like the things that the kids were like talking about with like abuse and like all these different, like being bullying and suicide. Like you don't think they're like in 7th grade, they shouldn't be talking about this, and they're in like 6th grade, but you forget like that these kids are dealing with that stuff, and you need to know how to deal with that. So that definitely like changed my thought about the classroom, because you forget how little they are, and they are dealing with that stuff at that age. And then the technology just like blew me away. I had no idea how much technology they used like in the classroom and all that. But I really have enjoyed my field experience for the semester, and I've learned a lot. Like the teachers have been like amazing and like teaching me stuff, and like they'll come up to me and be like, oh, I do this like for my classroom, you might want to do this like when you have a classroom. Oh, you might want to do this, like you might even want to think about doing this, like subbing here, like to help you get a job. Like they've just been amazing teachers I've been with. So I've thoroughly enjoyed my field experience for the semester. So